Hey guys, welcome back to the NZOffroader DMAX series. Today we're going to be looking at rear bar setups. As you can see, we've still got the factory rear bumper on here and no tow bar. We are going to be doing a lot of towing with this NZOffroader DMAX, so we want to set it with rear bar protection and a tow bar incorporated. Now, one awesome thing that you may notice is that when you buy an aftermarket bar, you will get a tow bar incorporated with it most of the time, and it's also a lot cheaper than buying something from the factory. Usually a factory tow bar will be upwards of $1,000, and that's just a tow bar alone with sort of factory bumper. A lot of aftermarket bars are around the $1,000 bracket, if not lower, and you get tow bar incorporated in that, so it's bar and protection. Now what we're going to be looking at is making sure that they're rated to the factory specs. This DMAX is rated to 3.5 ton towing capacity, so we want our rear bar to be doing that as well. A couple of options is depending on looks and what you're going for. Sometimes lights is a good option. Maybe you want the reversing lights and lights to be able to see when you're backing at night or loading up something on the trailer. We've gone with the McArmor rear bar. McArmor rear bar is rated to the factory specs, also comes with the lights and is quite a unique look. Quite good for the modern vehicles and gives it something different to stand out from the crowd. Well guys, we're going to go take this bumper off and get into bolting the bar up. Awesome, so we've got the rear bumper off. That's pretty straightforward. There's only about 4 bolts that hold those on from the factory. Now we've got the rear bar all unpacked and ready to go. Basically you can see that they're very similar mounted to the chassis. They just go straight up to the 2 lower bolts, and there's about 3 on the side that go through the chassis. A nice solid mounting. We've got the hitch receiver here, so basically you can put the tow bar in here or a recovery hitch, basically with a shackle. We'll show you that later on once it's on the vehicle. Then you've got your lights, and you can wire up to either the reverse or independent switches we're saying, and we'll get that wired in afterwards and show you too. Let's get to it, me and Sean will jump this on. So once you've got the hand threaded in, you always want to start the bolt by hand so you know it's threaded in nicely. Then you can give them a little tickle up with the rattle gun and then give them a final crank by hand just to make sure you feel they're comfortably tight. Awesome, well the bar's all on now, so there's 5 bolts on each side, 3 on the side of the chassis rail and 2 from underneath, and a plate inside with the nuts attached to that, so it's nice and secure. As you know, obviously most of the tow bars these days have receivable hitches. Basically it means you can remove your tow bar by putting that in and out. There's also a little adjuster screw in there. Basically you can adjust the bolt inside to get the jiggle out. You guys may have heard, obviously, when you put your tow bars in, you get a bit of slop sometimes. It gets a bit annoying if it's jiggling on the back and whatnot. That just eliminates that, so basically you wind it up and it just takes it out. Also another great feature for you guys that are doing forward driving or recoveries, basically you can get an alloy hitch like this, completely rated, slip that in, chuck the pin in, and you're away to go. Nice and safe, perfect for recoveries, and an exact rated point you should be pulling off for any snatches or recoveries or whatever it may be off the back of the vehicle, rather than pulling off the bar or in the chassis rail or anything like that. This is a nice safe way. Sweet, well we're going to finish off wiring up the lights, doing a few bits and pieces, and should be good to go. Well, there you have it, the McArmor rear bar. Great accessory to any new ute and covers all the bases. Rear protection, bit of a step up into the tray, and incorporated tow bar. And you can fit your recovery hitch there, it's nice and easy. All hitches are the same, they'll fit in, so you can basically get a step down tow bar if you've got a bit of a lift, recovery point, or your standard tow bar. Awesome with the reverse lights as well. In the bumper, great vision at night, especially with the reversing cameras on the utes, really helps illuminate the area. Sweet, well we're going to look at the side steps and get into the rest.